I don't want to do too much talking because we have a lot of music to play, and I want that to do most of the speaking for us the remainder of the evening. But I do want to introduce just a few very special people who come out to join us for this concert. I want to introduce a few members of the May family. We're very pleased tonight to have with us Jonathan's wife, Maureen, and Daniel. It's been a big day for them. They found out, I don't know, 10 days, 2 weeks ago, that someone had gone down to City Hall in Orlando and filed paperwork so that that May 1st would officially be declared by the Orange County Commissioner to be Mr. Jonathan May Day. But going along with that, it meant that they had to create an event because the commissioner will only come out and read the proclamation if there's an event. So they had to pull together some things, and it had some great jazz music that happened there in Orlando. But it made for a big day, and I really appreciate you guys coming out. Emily actually was out. There was one evening when Justin was not available to work with our kids, and Emily came out, and looking forward to working with her more. And it's just been a delight, really, getting to know the whole family. Maureen and I are spending a lot of time together. I've already learned a ton from her, and look forward to just continuing that relationship. And Daniel is that very famous composer that Jonathan would brag about so often. You know, the one that plays tennis? Anytime you remember? And but we actually have one of his pieces programmed. Yeah, and he's corrected me. It's not always tennis. Sometimes it's racquetball. So, but he's a great composer, and it's a real privilege and an honor to have you here and to play your piece. It means a lot to us. We'll talk a little bit about that just before we play that. So we're going to move along through this part of the program. Jonathan loved to show the breadth of repertoire that the orchestra was capable of playing, and this part of the program, I think, really captures that. We're going to bounce back and forth between Baroque masterworks and some popular music, music for film and music by Coldplay and Led Zeppelin. So it's a real mixed bag here for the next few tunes. Now, Lois, Lois gets her own ideas. So, just before the concert, she says, "All right, I found a hat for you to wear." So I guess I have to put on a pirate hat. I don't know. How does it look? Is it kind of sound? I will tell just a couple of pirate jokes, and I promise I'll do that. So, of course, when the pirates go to the mall, to get like a piercing and like a new hoop put in, you know how much that costs, don't you? It's a buccaneer. And if they're up for it while they're at the mall, they might take in a movie. But of course, pirate movies, what are they rated? R. Yeah, of course. Yeah. And afterwards, if they're hungry, they might head out to Arby's. Yeah. And actually, in preparation for this piece, Pirates of the Caribbean, I've done a lot of research into pirate history and lore, and was very surprised to discover that pirates never play cards. I mean, you would think, with all the things they do, they might play cards, but never play cards, because they're always sitting on the deck. So it's just not a possibility. So.